Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. Reiki with Anna. For today's video, we are going to be balancing, aligning, clearing, and cleansing the solar plexus chakra. This is an exciting one for me, I think. Anything, sessions or videos about personal empowerment and self-worth, I find something very fulfilling about doing these kinds of sessions. Taking your life into your own hands and all of that feels like important work to me. So I really like doing these kinds of sessions. I think, I have done a few heavier, deeper sessions, and I'm just excited to do something that feels a little lighter, a little brighter, a little more like sunshine. For this video, we are going to focus on your solar plexus, 3 fingers above the belly button, and just do a little bit of care and nurturing, some activation, some cleansing, just to create a nice, healthy flow. So I'd like to start by using our little selenite wand to clear this area. Clear and cleanse anything that might feel stuck or blocked, particularly as it applies to your sense of self-confidence, self-esteem, your sense of value, of worth, anything to do with action, procrastination, or lack of motivation. So we're just kind of clearing and cleansing anything in this area that feels held tight, tense, blocked. And I'll clear here just to create a nice flow. I hope you're all doing well. I liked how many of you commented with a castle on my boundaries video. I see you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful for all of you. So, so grateful. Okay. So now I have this little spray. This is rosemary and cedarwood. So I'm going to just spray around your solar plexus, and then I'll spray in the air around me, and then my hand. So what have you been going through as far as self-esteem and self-confidence goes? Have you felt like it's been easier to step into your sense of worth? Has it been more challenging? Less challenging? The same? I'd love to hear. It's an unusual time, isn't it? Because for so many of us, we've been having far less interactions in person, and sometimes that can make us feel more connected to ourselves and our needs. That's something I've noticed with a lot of you, both sharing that and also, with me and with each other and all of that. I've also noticed that the opposite can be true, where you feel like you haven't had the exposure to other energies and personalities, so you feel more unsure. Just wondering how you're feeling about your sense of confidence and value and personal empowerment and all of that. Okay. I'd like to light this cedarwood incense here. Oh, it smells good. This incense is really nice. Maybe it's just because I haven't had incense in so long, but it smells delightful. All of the different ones that I got. If this is your first video, hello, welcome. But if not, then you'll know that I was out of incense since February, I think, or something. And I recently got a bunch. Okay. So we're just going to be using this to set our intention here, to then draw the sacred symbols about a foot from your solar plexus. So on behalf of your wisest, highest, most empowered and aligned self, in loving comfort and perfect balance, I wish to conduct this distance Reiki session for balancing your solar plexus, for activating what needs to be activated in those who need that space to be activated, and for soothing what needs to be soothed in those of you who might have more of an overactive solar plexus. This intention is left open for you to call into practice and being what you might need for this. So I hold space now for you to set your intention for this session, using this incense to ignite the flow of Reiki healing energy passing between us at this time. Okay, great. So I'm going to draw these symbols now, just outside of your solar plexus, and staying about a foot from your body. Now I'm just going to be moving this smoke through your etheric fields, inviting in a sense of peace, sense of calm, clearing anything that's not in service of our intention that we've set. So allowing the smoke to really clear and cleanse what's not serving you, particularly what's not serving that sunny spot above your belly button. Okay, lovely. Just clearing here. Okay. All right. So I'd like to place a stone at your solar plexus, and then I'd like to move through with a few other stones. So the stone that I'd like to set is this yellow jasper. I think this particular stone has a lot of grounded energy, so it feels like there's a sense of trust in your confidence, worth, value, in the knowing of that, I guess. It feels very grounded in that truth almost. When I work with this and meditate using this on the solar plexus, I tend to walk away feeling very like, yeah, why was I questioning this before? There's just this certainty almost, this real self-assurance. It feels very grounded. It's the best way I can describe it. I hope you know what I mean. So I'm going to be placing this. It's also really smooth and very comfortable. This whole side is flat. This side is flat. It's really nice to just sort of place on the solar plexus. I'm going to be placing that 2 to 3 fingers above the belly button right there. Okay. What I'd like to do is take, I was going to do my tiger's eye, but not yet. Take this little clear quartz cluster and just activate that stone. So we're just inviting in this beautiful, vibrant energy. The energy of the sun here. So we're taking our little cluster and just moving it through like so. Here in the solar plexus. Just activating this area, bringing our awareness here, bringing our attention here. I want you all to know your true value, to really know it. Move from a space of inherent value and worth. You are a drop of sunlight. You are a drop of sunlight. How lucky are we that you exist with us? Okay, wonderful, and we'll just move through for some balance all throughout. Okay, great. So now I'd like to come through with my trusty little tiger's eyes. And I'm going to move them through the solar plexus and just invite in some beautiful, confident energy. I feel like tiger's eye is very like big sister, older sibling, like, come on, you got this. You know, like, I think it's a little sassy. So I'm just moving this through here, like so. Just here. Just activating this space. Not necessarily with tough love, but with a little bit of like, come on now. Come on now. You are so great. Stop talking down to yourself. Stop saying that stuff to yourself. Come on. Like, you know, oh, don't compare yourself. Come on. Like that kind of vibe. Okay. Just moving it all the way through so that you balanced and aligned and centered with this confident energy, speaking from a place of confidence, thinking from a place of confidence and self-worth, feeling deeply connected and trusting in your confidence, feeling confident that you are loved, that you are worthy of love. Feeling nurtured here as you move through maybe insecurities or anything like that. And then really grounding this personal empowerment, this sense of worth and strength. When I think of the solar plexus, someone the other day said, one of you said that when you were doing the solar plexus, the scan at the solar plexus, it felt like a Care Bear. Sorry if that was scary, but it felt like a Care Bear, like this like shooting energy. I really like that. I think that for me, when I see that, I'm blanking now, the New Zealand, that dance, and what's it called? Anyway, when I see that, that reminds me of like root and solar plexus energy, this like, I feel that coming from the solar plexus, this like I take up space, I am here, that kind of vibe. What is the name of it? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna now place these two tiger's eyes on either side of the solar plexus on the outside, so it's that energy is just coming in for the rest of the session here. Just on either side there. Okay. And now inviting in this pineapple quartz. Love this. So just connecting those three stones now. Tiger's eye to yellow jasper to tiger's eye. Creating a little triangle here. Okay. Great. Okay. Now I'm going to use our little yellow calcite, and this one feels where tiger's eye felt more like a little more sassy. For me, yellow calcite feels very gentle and sweet, very, just sort of like sweet, and it's got a really playful, light, youthful energy, I feel, and I really like using this for the solar plexus, particularly if it's feeling a little overactive or like it's getting too heavy, like you're taking on a huge burden of insecurity and even self-loathing or anything like that. If the camera died. But if you're feeling like that's a real sense of weight and heaviness from all, your sense of insecurity, maybe any of that, if it feels very heavy, that you're not able to kind of see your options or look around, or even acknowledge that you might have inherent value. Like if you just feel so bogged down, I like using this one to just sort of invite some lightness here, invite some play. You know, like how most children, they don't think about, you know, their sense of value, their purpose, or they just do, they just are. I mean, I know every child is different, I'm not trying to, but let's just try and invite some of that youthful energy, that energy that says, there are so many more important things. Like counting fireflies, making my best friend laugh, can't be bogged down by all of this boring grown-up talk. I don't want to be bogged down by, am I good enough? I don't want that. Wanted this to come out for Leo season. I wanted to make sure it was out for Leo season, for that fire and that radiant, sunny, bright energy. I'm feeling that after so much heaviness. I'm really excited to feel that. And it's like piercing through the darkness a bit for me. Okay. And now I wanted to invite in a few stones for soothing maybe an overactive solar plexus. So if you're feeling in any way conceited, arrogant, if you're noticing yourself placing yourself above others instead of just seeing us all as equally valuable, placing yourself above others or anything like that. If you're noticing your humility is sort of not available to you, that you're flexing a lot, I'm going to invite in these two stones to simply soothe that, calm that, to say it's okay, we all go through those times, and that's okay. But let's invite in some humility. Let's soothe and calm that space and say, you don't need that now. You can let that go. We can soothe this space and you can invite in some balance here. Sorry. I am in a very playful mood if you can't tell. Okay. So yeah, really soothing have a piece of petrified wood here. And I have a piece of Septarian. Septarian has yellow calcite in it, most pieces. And so, just inviting in a real sense of peace, a deep sense of confidence that you don't need to flex, you don't need to show. Just be. Just be. That's all you need to do. Okay. I'd love to hear if you feel like your solar plexus is more over or underactive, and if this has felt like it shifted or affected it in any way. Okay. Great. So I now like to light a little bit of Palo Santo. Again, a very old piece here. And just over here. So for this, I'm just going to run through and we're going to clear anything that's really blocking you from stepping into a position of action. So for this clearing, it's really going to be about clearing anything blocking you from taking that first step. I spoke with one of you recently about feeling that blockage when it comes to creativity, knowing exactly what you want to do and just not stepping into it. And so I think it's an important process to recognize, you know. Oh, I love this smell. So let's see. Where are we holding back from stepping into the action that we know is best for us? Where are we holding back? How can we more fully arrive in that place of action and motivation? That smells so good. Just clearing anything here in the solar plexus. Moving around on either side as well. Okay. Down sacral, down root. Okay, great. Okay. I'm now going to move through with my little owl rattle. And I'm going to invite in just a real thickening of the aura. A beautiful vibration here to protect you and support you as you move through this kind of very challenging but exciting work of stepping into your deep inner knowing of your inherent value. And as you move into action, as you give over to motivation, and you're protected, creating a beautiful protected barrier, I guess. Okay, so starting here around the solar plexus, moving up and down. Now I'm going to draw the symbols on my hands and do a bit of hands-on healing here. Placing my hands ever so gently right above your belly button. And bringing my other hand behind you and just sort of matching it on your back so that front and back, it's sort of like that. Allowing that energy to pass between my two hands here. Okay. So now I'm just going to pass through with this black kyanite and just clearing anything, any stubborn little bits, any little areas that still feel blocked or held. Just clearing them now. This Palo Santo is still smoldering a bit, so I'm just going to cast them into that very gentle smoke. Twirling my hands, really reaching in and pulling out anything here in the solar plexus. So using this and this together. The solar plexus really clearing anything that might be blocking you. Okay. Okay. Great. You are divine. You are connected. You are expressive. You are loved. You are strong. You are strong. You are creative. You are safe. A little fluff here, just further providing a beautiful protective aura here. You have value. You have worth. You are strong. You are motivated. You are powerful. You are empowered. You have purpose. You are confident. You are sunny and bright, full of potential. You are strong. You are capable. You are valuable. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little solar plexus chakra balancing session. I am doing more specific kind of chakra sessions over on my Patreon. You guys seem to have liked that so far, so I'm glad to hear that. And so I'm sending you all so much love and support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so amazing. Thank you for helping my confidence, my self-esteem. You play a large part of that for me. So I want to say thank you, and I hope in some way I can help you. Okay, big hug to all of you. Until next time, be well.